Hey America, you're so fine. You're so fine, you blow my mind. America.
Deep 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 beep 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 deep beep 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 beep.
Geeks of the Week. Steph, you kind of asked us a question of what are we looking forward to being announced at Comic Con. And for me, it's nothing specific other than the surprises. Every year, they always announce at least one thing that makes me super excited. Like last year, it was Neil Gaiman coming back to Sandman. Who knew that was going to happen? That made me so happy. And as you mentioned, the issues throughout this year in October, and I am just stoked for that. Pyro, yes, it is hot as balls outside. I am stalking the ice cream man. By the way, how jacked up is it that you run outside barefooted on hot ass asphalt and the ice cream truck floors it and turns the corner? There's a question for you, Internet. Oh, and Pyro, have fun at AX with Luluco. Speaking of Luluco and confession time, I'm actually filming this late Wednesday, early Thursday because I'm gonna be busy on the 4th, so I really won't have time to record anything. So I don't know if Luluco managed to post anything or not, but even if she didn't, have lots and lots of fun at AX. I've been checking your Twitter and you're just killing it and being freakishly awesome with all your cosplay. And I promise you, I swear, you will be the first person to meet all the geeks first. You will unlock that accomplishment. And Nikki, I really enjoyed your commentary on gamer trolls. They should all be hit with dicks, with a pair of dick chucks. Let me demonstrate with this prop I made. What do you mean I can't show that? Fine. Anyways, you asked the question of what online game do we encounter the most trolls? I really don't play online games, so I'm going to go with Temple Run. What's that? It's a single player only. Well, my brother keeps trolling me by beating my high score. The damn dick. It's time for my 4th of July challenges. I'm gonna start with eating a pack of raw hot dogs because I love wieners in my face. I really hope no one takes that out of context. Okay, I'm only kidding. I'm not really gonna do that. I have a weak stomach and I hate wasting food. Okay, up next, I'm going to make a bikini type of cosplay thing with these hamburger buns and wear it. So it's gonna be something like this. Hey, where are you guys going? Come back here, come on! I'm obviously not gonna do that one because no one wants to see that, and we would probably lose all our subscribers if I did. And finally, I'm going to build an Iron Man suit out of the barbecue grill. Because if Tony Stark could do it, I can do it too. Okay, let's face it, that was not going to happen either. I did not possess the technical skills to pull that off. So I guess these challenges were a bust. But you guys let me know which of these three would you have liked to have seen me done. Just because I'm curious what you guys will say and for future reference. Instead of giving you guys my top 5 comics for the month of June, I decided to switch it up and talk about 4 series to keep your eye on, that for whatever reason or another I haven't been able to review. But I am now. And of course you want my recommendations, because I'm the best comic reviewer in the world. Duh. I'm gonna kick things off with Thumbprint, read by Jason Ciaramella and I read Vic Mahora. And this comic's been about former First Private Mallory Greenan, who was disgraced after the events of Abu Ghraib, is back home now and trying to go on with her life, when something from her past comes back to haunt her. And here's a little spoiler. It's major pain. You'll get no sympathy from me. You want sympathy? Look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. That's where you'll find my sympathy. Okay, that's not true. It's not him. But they've just been showing a lot of major pain in the movie channels. This comic's based on a Joe Hill novel, and depending how close it stays to the source material, has the potential to be great. Because Joe Hill knows how to write incredible stories. The first issue was very promising, it's definitely a comic worth checking out, and thus far I rated 4 out of 5. Next, Dream Thief, written by Jay Neitz and art by Greg Smallwood. And imagine waking up one morning with a luchador-looking mask on and a bunch of dead bodies all around you. And you have all the memories and experiences of a person who isn't you. That's what this comic's all about. People who have been wrongfully killed are seeking justice or vengeance through the mask, and John Lincoln doesn't know why he was chosen for this. I really like the concept of this comic. I'm impressed by the detail the writer puts in it. The way he describes the people's lives, it's so vivid. It's only a mini-series and hopefully it stays this strong, and right now I rate this series 4 out of 5 stars. Next, Jupiter Legacy, written by Mark Millar and art by Frank Quitely. And the story centers around 2 major superheroes, Sheldon Sampson and his brother Walter, who got their powers through the Depression era. Now it's the president and they have children who also have powers, but they're spoiled and self-absorbed with their own celebrity. and the brothers are starting to disagree what role they should play in politics. This has been a real interesting comic thus far. Although the characters are very powerful, they're relatable, because Millard does an excellent job of giving them these flaws that are so human. I really like the dynamic between Sheldon and Walter. Their ideology is so different that offers for good debate. There's only been 2 issues, and they have become difficult to get, but Image is getting better at putting out second printings of their popular comics. So if you can find it, I definitely recommend you check it out, and thus far I rate it 4.5 out of 5. And finally, The Way, written by Scott Snyder and art by Sean Murphy. A marine biologist, Dr. Archer, has been contracted by the government to investigate a bizarre sonar reading from underneath the ocean. And do you want to know what the reading is? What the creature is down there? It's SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, who lives in the ocean, under the sea? I know what you're probably thinking. Oh, a marine biologist. That sounds like a cool and scientific job. But how much can I relate to it? Trust me, Scott Snyder can make you relate to anything. I am a fan of Sean Murphy's artwork, and it's great to see him back after Punk Rock Jesus. This is a vertical book, and with the creative team of Snyder and Murphy, I really don't picture this letting anyone down. This looks like a very promising miniseries, and thus far I rated 4.5 out of 5. That's it for me. Remember to have a fun and safe 4th of July. Don't hold the firework too long in your hand. Don't jump over them when they're lit, because I'm speaking from personal experience. That's not going to end well. Remember to subscribe to us, like us on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, check out the more patriotic geeks, and stay geeky.